Welcome to Nomad Sea Kayaking, where we do trips, courses, night trips, wild camping and high adventure. Today we're talking about the Whetman Sea Guide tow system. Okay, something that our viewers don't know is that we also sell equipment. So we have a range of sea kayaks and paddles and rather specialist stuff, and one of the items that we sell is the Whetman equipment gear, safety gear. In this case, it's the Sea Kayak tow line system, okay, or guide tow line system. I'll give you the basic specifications. It has two basic tow systems on it. It has a main tow system, which is this one on the right, and then it has a short contact tow, okay. It does, at the moment, we've got some standard climbing carabiners on it, with a float at the end, obviously floating line, 14 meters of floating line. I'll take the whole system out of the bag and then you can see it displayed there. So that's 14 meters of floating line with a carabiner at their end. One of the things that we like, and we've used these now for I think going on 2 years, we've tested these a lot out in rough, deep water, doing recoveries in all sorts of conditions. And what we like here is this clean rope system where there's no knots. Okay, a lot of tow systems you buy nowadays have just got knots in them. So it's got a nice clean taped up the ends. Okay, so it doesn't snag on anything with the float. Some of the other features is that now, as from January of 2019, it offers the Kraken Carabiner as opposed to the standard, and you can see a lot thinner, no snag, no hooked end, so it's a nice rounded end. It should be a cleaner application of your carabiner. We're still testing these, so I don't want to comment too much on these. They look great, but we'll come back to you and give you some reviews on the Kraken. But so far I think these look really, really promising. So when you buy this system now, you'll get them with the new Kraken carabiners on both the main tow and on the contact tow. Okay. Couple of other little features on it. Usually this bag would be worn behind you. You've got an obvious quick release, which is pretty standard on all tow systems, so it's either pull the toggle or just pull the main strap, and of course it's adjustable to your waist size as well, so you can wear it any way you like, so you can adjust it to suit you. I'm just turning it around so that you can see it. The bag floats as well, so if you do quick release the whole thing and it comes off, that'll float in the water because it does have two internal floats. It has got this sort of bungee cowtail at the end over here with a big D-ring, so it's very easy to clip onto, and of course gives you a little bit of absorption when you're towing in rough conditions. Alright, I'll put that back on around my waist. The webbing on it is 50mm webbing with a quick release buckle at the end and an adjuster. Okay, so I think that's pretty much the essence of what you've got. You've basically got a big bag with a nice big heavy duty zip on it. Okay, now why do we recommend this stuff? Simply because we've used lots of different tow systems out there, and nowadays you can go on the internet and you can buy all sorts of tow systems. What a lot of our students come with is a small little tow system of 8 meters, 5 meters, very, very short, almost like something between a long tow, a short tow and a contact tow, something in between. What you want is something that is definitively a long tow and a short tow system, and that offers you a contact tow as well. So this here, in essence, what this offers you, if I'll demonstrate on this kayak here, when it's packed away, it's going to be packed into your bag, and that's 14 meters of floating line packed into your bag. You can see how easy that is to put away, and that's one of the key things. It's got a nice big bag with a big opening that we can get all the rope in, particularly when it's wet and it's rough. You don't have time to pack your bag neatly. You've just got to loop it all up and push it back into the bag. I have seen sea kayakers in the past doing recoveries in rough conditions, and what they've ended up doing is taking all their loose line and not knowing what to do, and either stick it into the cockpit, which has obvious dangers to it if you capsize and you need to come out of your boat for whatever reason, or they stuff it down their buoyancy aid. Either one of those two is not ideal. What you want to do is get it back into your bag, so that nice big opening is a great help. So what you would have, for me, the way I use this system and the way I teach it, the system sits behind me like that, and what I've got, way it's set up is you've got your contact toe, which is just non-extendable, it's just a short, probably about 2 feet of webbing on my right side, and then my main toe system on my left. Now I'm right-handed, so what I want to do is I don't want to be fiddling back here. If I know I'm going into a situation where I'm going to need to engage my toe system, I'll pull the bag round to the front of me so that I can gain access to the bag easily. What I usually do then, my carabiner is then exposed, ready to go. So if I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have to go in pretty soon, for whatever the reason is, I usually unclip my carabiner. The zip is slightly undone here, and I take the float out and then I just give it a slight pull whilst I'm on the paddle. So I can hold the paddle and I can paddle in to the casualty with the carabiner ready to be engaged. Okay, so once I arrive at the casualty's boat, I've got the carabiner ready. I'll simply take the carabiner and the float, because the float is adjustable. You can adjust it as far down or up as you want. It's right at the top. I'll put that underneath the deck line with the float, and then I just take all the line out, dump it, clip on the carabiner, and off I go. And that will give me a short toe. Okay, so that's my short toe. So from where I am in my kayak to the front of the kayak is a short toe. If I want to extend that to a long toe, I'll simply take the carabiner and I just clip it straight back onto the rope, and off it goes back again. I'll paddle off, and that feeds through. And now that's the distance between myself, actually a bit longer, I'm running out of space here, and the boat, the casualty. So that gives me my long toe. So this is not a training video, this is just purely to demonstrate how effective and flexible this system is. So you've got a short toe system and you've got a long toe system. Once you've disengaged your toe, once again, so that's out. I've now got all my wet line. I'll simply take my carabiner, clip it back onto the little loop that's on the side of the belt, take all my wet rope and just shove it straight back into the bag. And that's easy enough to do because there's plenty of space to do it. It's nice and quick and easy with a nice big heavy duty zip on it. The contact toe is on the other side. Again, if you're right-handed like I am, all I do, if I'm going to do a contact toe, I don't bother bringing the bag around because the carabiner is right there. All I do is I come alongside the kayak. If I'm inside a kayak, I come alongside, I just connect on my contact toe, the bow sits just under my arm, and I can paddle off. And that's my contact toe. The contact toe, or this contact toe, can be used for a number of different things. It can be used as a paddle leash, so you can literally just take your paddle, put it around, clip it back onto the webbing, and drop it into the water, and there you've got a paddle leash. Very effective. And there are a number of other more advanced recovery methods that are used, where a short contact toe like this can be used. So that is the basic system, that's how it works. There are two versions, I'll put it around so you can see it again. There is the rope version, which is what we've just shown you here, and then there is the webbing version like this. We've tested both and we don't like this webbing, and the reason for that is because what tends to happen is when you deploying, it goes underneath the deck line and the line gets caught underneath the RDF here. If you want to come in closer, it gets caught in there, and it's basically the line is getting pulled one way or the other, usually that direction there. It just gets stuck underneath these RDFs, these recessed deck fittings, and it gets jammed up. So I'm not a big fan of the webbing. What's the other name they use?
Tape.
Tape. I'm not a big fan of the tape because we've tested this under some rough conditions and it doesn't work for us. If it doesn't work for us, it's probably not going to work for anybody else, because we're pretty strict about the way we teach the way of deployment of a toe system. So my recommendation is for the rope system only. So this is how it comes. You can choose from tape or rope, 40 meters of floating, very, very well made. The bags are made abroad in Europe, and everything is assembled by Steve Whetman down in Cornwall in his back shed, I believe. So he does everything by hand, and hence the good quality. And we like supporting him, primarily because the equipment's good. There's a real focus on safety, and he's constantly looking to update and upgrade the systems wherever he can. Hence the Kraken Carabiner over here, which he's now using. So there's this constant emphasis on improving the equipment. It's good quality, and it's a small British company, so support local and support small. Now we sell them retail as $89.95. It's the cheapest that I know anywhere. We don't compete on price. That's our price, $89.95, just below the £90 mark, and then £5 for dispatch to anywhere in mainland UK. If you want to buy it abroad, we will dispatch it abroad, but postage will vary, and we'll quote you separately on that. And you can buy these online. Usually you drop us an email, but we are going to be adjusting our website so that you can just buy these as you would book one of our trips or one of our courses or one of our adventures. So you can just book it, put it into your basket, pay for it, and it'll get dispatched to you. At the moment, you sort of check it out on the website and then place an order via email. Okay?
And what's the email?
The email address is adventure@nomadseakayaking.co.uk. So that is kind of a bit of a review and a bit of a sales promotional video, I suppose. But the reason it's kind of mixed is because we've used these extensively, and I see a lot of people going out and spending good money on tow systems they really haven't thought through. Because people don't use these things. They buy them, they put them on, and off they go and they paddle. And they never really use these things in anger in real conditions. When they do, and you look at the theory books and you see people doing V tows and all sorts of shit, it's a load of shit. It doesn't freaking work. You just put on a straight tow. If you need to put on a couple of tandem tows, 2 or 3 tows in front of each other, then that's what you've got to do. But in rough conditions, these things are limiting. So I wanted just to show you the system. This is a good, simple, safe tow system that is going to get you out of trouble every time, rather than some smart, compact, nicely colored little thing that just sits somewhere on your body. I know it's a big bag, it's not the prettiest of bits of a kit. By the way, this is all reflective tape around you if you're wondering, but it works. We've tested it, and this is what we recommend. So I hope that helps you. We've been away from the YouTube scene for a little bit because we've been trying to sort out our software. We've got to get a microphone, etc. We're trying to sort of upgrade things a little bit, but we're still trying to keep our videos as kind of real as we can. So no fancy editing and music and everything. We'll just do a few little bits and pieces. We want to get the information out there to you, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. If you have any questions, please contact us. Our details are on the website, our telephone number's on there as well, and you've got the email address. Feel free to ask us questions. We're very happy to give you advice without selling anything to you at any time. Okay, so we hope this helps you. We hope it keeps you safe. We'll see you out in the water soon. Nomad out.